Yeah, we got yes, we got Mako vs Horseman. Obviously, Mako's not exactly supposed to be playing, but obviously due to issues that were mentioned in this week's podcast, if you did check that out, you would know, well, last week's podcast even, if you did have a look at that, you'll understand why. But nevertheless, these two teams will be playing, Mako vs Horseman. Nepal, best out of 7, so that's first team to win 4 maps. Yeah, just good luck to both teams.
Can we get a pause real quick to make sure a pause does work in the event of a DC?
Okay, pauses work, that's good.
Yeah, just want to make sure, in case somebody disconnects, whatever, make sure the pause does work. Because right now, it doesn't affect.
Yeah,
but,
so, what are we expecting to be played?
Double shield.
Double shield, do you reckon? I mean, I think something to do with Reinhardt is probably most likely, as we can both see from both teams, obviously that Reinhardt coming up. I mean, Reinhardt, Lucio, Ana is really, really strong right now, and I'm not surprised that Horsemen have kind of adapted to that. As we can see, though, Mako coming out with a Ana Moira, which is a very interesting comp, but the thing is they have got more heals over Horsemen. Are they going to switch to Lucio Moira? They don't have quite as much heals as Horsemen, but it'll be interesting to see how it works. Odie switching over from the Hammond onto the Zarya. Pretty much almost a mirror comp to Hanzo instead of a McCree. It'll be interesting to see how these teams interact with each other.
We've seen them clash.
Huge flame strike coming out. Huge wall.
Yeah.
Farhad Abs going in, that'll be a nice charge. Wall will be going up, and that'll be it. Right now, as Lag is going in, half HP, though he has to pull back. Right now, both teams are integrating on the point, both playing the natural cover, but there'll be OD with an early pick onto the Reinhardt of Mako, and that means the Horseman can just come and steamroll right the way through as our special gets a kill onto Curse. But however, that'll be an answer back as the May of Mako gets killed onto the Horseman's McCree, but nevertheless, Mako still have to pull back. That'll be a huge hit. They can go in with that. That Ana kill is absolutely huge. They can go in with that. Wall will be used early, however, that'll be the Reinhardt getting walled.
Somehow lives thanks to Zarya bubble right there.
Nice bubble from that Zarya right there. Did see that Reinhardt's life. That Hanzo on the left hand side is all pumping damage, but that'll be our special with a kill, but Curse with a kill, the Lag! That'll be a double pick. Moira ult going in. Farhad anti. Corey taking out OD. It's just no like brawl on the point, but it's looking like it's going in favor of Mako. Mako, WP getting the kill, but Flamin' our special will answer back. But WP will also answer back with a kill onto our special. It's just no like brawl. That'll be a nano onto the May as Reinhardt does come back to the point. He's trying to brawl out right now, but he will get walled off once again. WP though there to assist, will get antied. That's absolutely huge. We'll get bubbled as well by the Zarya. WP trying to struggle right now, but Horseman will throw out a May ult, but Ark will get a kill onto Farhad. Hamas will get a kill onto Fawn. And it's looking promising in Horsemen. They almost looked like they were losing, but they answered back really early on. Really, really good.
Amazing cold on that point.
But now, on this retake, you're going to have 4 ults to work with versus only 2.
Yeah, definitely. I think that Grav might come out early on to get maybe potentially Ana the ult, and then when Ana has the ult, Reinhardt might just go absolutely ham. Or maybe they might even answer with it. That'll be a huge Grav coming out. Will get one, but it'll be an answer from it. Nice Hanzo Dragon, but the beat will save. Nice High Noon will pick off Ark, and that will be an early lead for the Horseman. Huge shot will not run. And that will be answered with a May ult though to cover it. Lag with a double kill, but Lag will fall, and so will Flamar. They're just balling out on the point right now. Mako could perhaps pull this back, but it's not looking likely as Ana and Zarya is left on our special with a double kill. Reinhardt and Ana going down. Hamas with a cleanup onto Corey. And it's not looking good right now as Mako can't get back to the point. And that'll be Horseman taking round number 1 on map number 1.
That's not like Horseman's mate has kept on walling off, especially that Ryan just making them lose that barrier and extra protection for Mako.
Definitely, I think Mako are just attacking the same way constantly. And they're just kind of butting heads into the May, and what's essentially happening is every single time Mako's tank goes forward, that May wall comes up, which then obviously puts him in a bad position. Even though, I will give it this much, he's never really died from that, but he has been massively out of position because of it. The Zarya bubbles have become very, very clutch, but you can't exactly save him when all the damage is being pumped into one target, so it's kind of hard to keep him up. But nevertheless, they've sort of shown they can deal with May, and Lag and OD playing Orisa Hog. This will be very good for the Into the Well, but they'll be going around to avoid any any pulls. It'll be absolutely huge. The wall maybe will come up.
Yet again,
It'll be
but it does
broken
break.
down.
Very
Very nice. They're kind of just retreating off. I'm guessing they're going to fall down that back end, or Reaper's going for a flank, see if he can get a kill early, but that will be a huge pick from the Hog. The wall will come up. Zarya tries to touch the point, but it's not quick enough. Horseman now building up percentage. Now will be the Zarya gone. Ryan trying to come in, but a nice hook. Flame with a kill onto the Lucio of Mako. And it's just an all-out brawl right now. Our Special getting a kill on WP as they all trapped in that room. Our Special with a triple kill. That'll be absolutely huge. Yeah, Mako having to fall back.
Right now, the May Ice Walls are coming in. Floods are coming in handy, and the May Sleeps are coming in.
That's a huge hook! And also a nice nade from Flame onto WP. It's absolutely huge. Mako have to back away once again, regroup, and get ready for the next push.
Getting down there.
The sleeps coming up from Flamer right now are absolutely huge.
Flamer's gonna have Nano here. Who do you think he's give the Nano to?
Coming up from Flame. Nice bait off the wall, but May is trapped. May will go down by OD. The huge high noon will come out. The shield will break, trying to look for the Reinhardt. Will find the Lucio, however. There's no outball right now. I'm like with a kill onto him, but Corey with a double kill to answer back. But it's just not enough team members from Mako to make that push happen. Bit unfortunate. With the Lucio, they could come in fast enough to touch the point. It's looking like they're going to.
They're good. They're pushing with other
that hook though from OD will shut him down. A huge anti as well as it gets triple people. OD popping his ult with the nano, and that will be Ark, and Corey will fall from Flammer as well. A huge hog hook, but it's not enough for the boop coming out. But OD will get a kill on the curse, and now Mako retreating once again. OD with another kill on the WP as Mako getting pushed back into the spawn. Even the wall coming out, a huge shot, but finds one. Actually find three. But the shield will block any damage coming in. Our Special with a kill. That huge charge will get a kill onto May, but it's not enough. The beat from Horseman will save them as I'm like gets a double kill. Our Special with a kill to Ark. Our Special with another kill to Corey. Huge grab right there will get free, but it's not enough as Horseman take map 1, Nepal.
I wasn't really seeing much come out of that Reaper on the side from Mako. It was probably something that I really could have picked there. Help get past that choke at the start. No. I don't think it was really coming yet.
I gotta say, Flammer is playing in a very, very nice positions. Those early sleeps are definitely really good. Those walls, like once again, are just absolutely huge and are really just slowing down Mako. I mean, it's a tough match. I guess. I mean, we are seeing Horseman pretty much the team that is known for literally dissecting their opponents part by part and really getting that win ultimately. But it's interesting to see. Mako definitely did try and they definitely were ready with the counters, but obviously it's not enough trying to play around Horseman, especially on that point with the Arisa and the Hog. I think the definitely on that Hog play by OD was absolutely huge with those early picks. I think Mako just need to play more as a team. I think they're a little bit disconnected. I mean, there's a few times where the walls will come up and that will cause a death. Or even just as simple as like someone's out of position, OD will get a quick snap, bang, dead. Or even our Special just being kept alive for way too long. I mean, he's there just absolutely pumping damage into them, just doing bits. I will say though, Corey has been an amazing tank as well. Corey's had a lot of show-ups. There's been a nice few plays, nice big shatters coming out from the Reinhardt Mako as well, but it's not enough follow-ups to actually go off of. And WP is trying his hardest, I can tell, with Curse. But obviously the healing roster of Horseman is just way stronger.
Yeah, it seems like it. Next we'll be going to a hybrid map, just waiting for WP to make the choice on what map he wants to play. One second.
Alright. Farhad coming in with our Special also on the DPS. It'll be interesting to see how that sort of switch up on the roster will change maybe the outcome. And it's looking like Blizzard will be selected for our next map. for a hybrid map. Not a lot of people go Blizzard World, especially with the free choice of hybrids. You know, stuff like your King's Row. You have stuff like your Icon Walls. They're more traditional maps that a lot of people like to play. Blizzard World isn't exactly one that a lot of people tend to like, but maybe that's Mako's strategies by playing a map that is different. But actually, they switch it to King's Row, which, like I said, is arguably one of the best maps in the game, fairness wise and all that sort of stuff. So it's no doubt why they picked it. It's obviously a very strong map for both sides. It's not one-sided at all, and it's just an all-round just competitive play map. Nice even fields. So yeah, I think it's pretty common that we would see King's Row coming out to play.
Who doesn't like King's Row?
True. I mean, we can see through like the evolution of the game that like King's Row has always been a favored map, and I like I said previously, I think it's because of how fair it is. There's not a lot of places where you can get like booped off the edge, so that there's not like that unfairness in play. A lot of comps can work on King's Row, and it's very traditional. It's never been changed, altered. There's a lot of good places, like nice high ground places. There's a lot of places to hide. Get some flanks on. And there's generally multiple ways to push a choke at a time, so it's not always that struggle of having to go through one choke. There's multiple different ways that you can push, and because of that, it makes them up very diverse, and probably why a lot of teams like it.
Yeah.
So going into this match, what do you think Mako could do to tie this up 1-1?
I mean, what I would like to see is maybe more active play from Mako's Mei. I mean, we saw a few times, obviously, that wall would come up, but what they should be doing is either trying to destroy the wall, or even what we've seen a lot of Overwatch League teams doing is as soon as that wall goes up, they will get the supports to push into that wall, so the Mei can wall up there, the Mei, and then basically get heals over the top, right? Or get bubbles and as such through. Or even, if they're having this much problem with Mei, they could ult and try and put in D.Va, so that D.Va could defense Mage through walls, try and save the Reinhardt. And not only that, obviously, with D.Va being able to fly into Mei, she can boop her back, giving that space for Mako to gain more advantage space. So I think D.Va could be a definite shout for Mako in trying to push against the Mei.
Definitely, just anything to help counter the Mei would be very helpful for Mako. Looks like they'll be going double barrier. That'll be good to help stop that.
Double barrier, that's pretty often on this site. Obviously, for multiple reasons, it's very like pinpoint in a sense. It's like you want to keep them there. You get what I mean? It's very much like there's so much shields to deal with, so it's kind of hard to pick and choose. And you've also got the cover on the right inside the room. You've also got the cover on the left, so it's very hard to like sort of push into it because it's just shields galore. Like the only time you're really spotting someone is if there's shields. If not, they're behind a wall.
Yeah.
Now Farhad and El Madrito playing the two DPS that were banned this week actually.
It's going to be a Farm Mercy combo in the sky and a Symmetra teleporter on the ground.
That Pharah is going to be a huge problem for Mako unless they can deal with it. Obviously that huge amount of damage pumping into the shield. Now we'll force the Hanzo out with a huge Sim TP up to the left-hand side of Mako, getting that Hanzo out of position, so he's in an unfavored position. And they're really just pushing Mako back right now. They have control of the point.
Archangel getting down by that.
Yeah, the Ana! Look at the Ana from Horseman up in the high ground, but that'll be a huge kill. El Madrito getting picked off, beat Iogan, and then Farhad will take down the Orisa. OD with a kill on the Corey, and El Madrito with a kill on the Dr. Skits, and then also another kill onto Iogan, basically re-challenging him and winning the fight. So it's 1-1 right now between those two players.
First one you seen is that damage boosted pharmacy and the Sim orbs are just beating away at those barriers so quickly.
Definitely, I think Mako needs to change off double barrier, especially with a Symmetra. Just the charge up off shields is very, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of damage that can be pumped from Symmetra.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that Horseman kind of went with the Symmetra. It's a very, very uncommon pick, but I mean, it's as if they predicted the double shield would come out. Right now, Mako trying to hold this corner, huge pull, but Reinhardt didn't have flame to throw through. Both support ults from both sides, really. Hammer down will come up from behind us, a huge teleport comes in, but El Madoria will pick up 3 kills with Lag getting the kill into the hands of Mako. And it's just looking right now as Ark is all left all on his own. They're not going to stag him, they're going to get rid of him. Oh, it's not looking good for Mako right now. They can still push out though and contest with this in this last bit, but Farhad playing an aggressive area right here. He's obviously safe with that Sim TP to get in and out.
More Sim rockets.
6 ults from Mako. They gotta make something work, but that'll be a capture from the Horseman. Sim with a huge, has the potential of a huge wall as well. El Madoria will pick onto the hands of Mako. That will be El Madoria coming into the backline right now, trying to shoot. Will get pulled as he is getting low, but he will be able to get back into cover and get fully healed by that Mercy. Sim teleport going over to the other side. OD going on the other side, looking maybe for a big grab. High Noon coming up from them, but Lag with a double kill. That'll be absolutely huge, but the pin coming in. Trying to take him down right now, but Lag with a triple kill. El Madoria with getting rezzed. And that will be Flammer also getting taken down. It's looking like Horseman actually will be able to push this. Hound of Dragons coming in so they can potentially slow down Horseman on the point. Varol is in play right now. This could be huge, huge grab. Is he going to combo? Not enough time, but El Madorito and Lag and Fahad all picking up kills towards the end.
That was just completely dominance.
Yeah.
Nothing to say about it. I mean, that was just straight up bullying right there in a way. It was just 100%.
Pretty much.
I think what potentially we should have seen from Mako, I think they shouldn't have stayed on double shield for as long as they possibly did. I mean, obviously it's very tough to not have double shield when you have a Pharah up in the air, but obviously we see people like Farhad then charging off those shields, getting ult very, very quickly because the amount of damage he's pumping in with the tier 3 beams. And I mean, there's so much pressure that Symmetra brings. It's kind of hard, especially when, you know, Symmetra's going to be there putting up those shields, and you know what I mean, like putting those TPs, those turrets, and it's just, yeah, exactly. It's just a lot of focus away from the actual main game, and it's kind of hard for anyone to really react to what's going on in a sense. I mean, I can sort of understand the double shield playing very bunkery, but like I said, with that Sim, it's just, you're just kind of powering her in a sense. I think they should have potentially used off to like some kind of, maybe had like a Hammond Reinhardt, because they could have dealt with the Symmetra who's playing on the high ground constantly. And I think that definitely that Farah was left untainted as well a little bit. It was almost looked like that it was McCree sometimes dealing with it, and mainly Hanzo trying to deal with it.
Yeah, especially with that Farah on her ass, a lot of the time it's going to be a bit difficult for them.
Lag coming in from behind with a huge shout, but doesn't get anyone.
Good empty on both of the tanks.
Yeah, definitely. Lag now extremely low, but he will get healed by the Mercy. Lag with a huge pick, though, onto the hands of Mako. Mako now trapped behind Statue. And OD just in the front of the team. Lag will get a huge anti onto Lag. This could be the fall of Lag, but no, Lag's able to pull away, as Corey does pull away also.
It's like they're all going to be...
Huge anti from Horseman. That will definitely slow down Mako's push. They have to think twice before trying to push him with that anti. These antis have been huge recently. Corey has to be careful. He's extremely low right now. Lag coming in. Huge barrier breaking over. A huge shatter. El Madorio and OD and Harmless all getting kills off of that huge shot. But Eogan will get a double kill right there. Double headshot. El Madorio and Harmless will fall. Flamaga getting a kill on the Eogan. And yeah, that will also be a res onto Harmless. That's the supports back for Horseman.
Playing with Battle Merch, they did the Humble stuff, that did the Ash and the Ana. So, kind of a decent killing support rating with the Ana. The Ana does everything. So it's just if you can get the Nano this time.
I'm getting Nano.
Okay, Reinhardt getting antied. Huge play as well from that square of Baptiste. Huge pin though as Lag will get nanoed. Huge Dragon coming in will take out Flammer, but Lag and OD both playing together will take out Orisa, who gets caught in a grab. El Madoria with a huge kill onto Ark. And Mako's once again running for their life back to their spawn. I'm Lag with a kill. Eogan just looking like he's putting value in, keeps picking off people like Harmless, and even Flammer, even some other people, but it's just ultimately not doing enough for them.
The Mercy is just coming back to the point. You know, the Ana is switching to a Zenyatta, so this brief period would have been the time to push it with no supports.
Yeah, really good time to push.
Huge dynamite wave from El Madrid. They'll build this ult. They have got both DPS. Huge shot coming in. That'll be Eogan going down. But it's not enough as the Immortality goes in. But Bob will help. But that will be also the Bongo coming down from the Orisa of Mako. But Farhad with an absolutely huge Mullen Cole getting a triple kill with it. That is absolutely huge. Mako looked like they might have been able to do something, but it's just not enough. Horsemen always have answers for what they bring.
Yeah.
Again, looks completely one-sided.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. It's barely able to even get a push in.
Coming up with a minute left. Coming up with this minute left. This nano from Earth needs to be huge.
Huge kill from El Madrid. That'll be early on. Huge shout as well with a huge nano, but that's not going to be enough as he does go down. Corey trying to come in. The Bob will come in, however, but it doesn't look like it's going to be able to do enough damage to actually get a kill onto it. And it's still firing at the Reinhardt, shooting the Reinhardt in the back, but that will be it ultimately going down. OD with a double kill. Looking like Mako's going to try and get on this point. Lag is low and Corey will get a huge thing, but that will be a huge grab coming out from OD. But Zenya will come in to help OD assist in the grab. Huge dragons coming out playing pressure. That will be OD falling to Eogan. And it's looking like Mako will be able to cap Eogan with a double kill. El Mallory on his own left with the Mercy.
Looking good for them.
Definitely Corey with a kill onto the Mercy. That could be absolutely huge. Pushing up right now. And that'll be Mako capping the point on Kings for us. Absolutely huge.
For a bunch of struggles, they get it.
Now you're gonna have grab, so you're really gonna have enough to combo the grab with.
I mean, what they could do is they could grab, now that they know that Trans isn't in, they could grab and nano Reinhardt, and Reinhardt just goes absolutely in. Then Reinhardt will have his ult then for the next fight also, so that could be potentially what they're looking for right now.
Potentially, yeah.
That'll be a huge nano, and that's exactly what they do! That will be Zarya with a kill, Corey with a kill onto Lag, and they'll be following through Torbjorn on his own, Ark with a kill onto Elmar Dorito as they continue to push the point. But the tanks will push up very aggressively, make sure that no one from Horseman tries to bounce back.
That's a pick on the Torbjorn and the turret, and that's going to make him push back, and the card will get pushed forward just a little bit more. And you do have a shatter coming up for this fight. We're gonna have
Harmless with a kill onto Ark right there. That's not good. That means Mako have to fall back right here. But they've got the cutters as cover. It's both Reinhardt with a shatter. And as Corey tries to shatter, Lag will get a shatter off, and that will shut down Corey's shatter. And Corey will fall to Lag as he does pressurize him after that. And it's just an absolute slaughterfest. I know as El Madorito uses Bob and gets a kill, and also with the Dynamite as Lag gets a kill onto the Baptiste of Mako. Oh, Mako looked like they had some kind of early lead, right? They looked like they could have played very aggressive, but ultimately Corey trying to go for a shot, but Lag popping it just slightly earlier, meaning that the shot from Corey was cancelled due to Lag's shot.
That pick on Archangel really gave Horseman an opportunity to push in, give them that median advantage.
Definitely. As soon as that McCree went down, it was completely through. I'm a little bit surprised that Horseman did actually switch off that Ana. I mean, those antis are absolutely huge for them. It could ultimately lead to the downfall, though. Flame over killed the Ark.
McCree from behind? That's interesting.
El Madorito will also get a kill with the Dynamite. The Molten Core will come out, and so will the Harmony. That was a very odd time to use a lot of ults, especially with 2 being dead. I mean, it's going to be tough for Mako to push this now.
Definitely.
But it's still possible. They're going to kind of need someone to go and touch. They haven't really got that much time. They got 7 seconds on the clock. They have to start pushing. It's not like Hanzo might be able to try and touch, charge in. Eogan's going to run for it. And he touches the point. That's huge. The Farha with a double kill. OD with a kill. And so will Harmas. El Madorito will be finished up, taking out the Zarya. Lucio left alone on his point. On his own. And that'll be Lag taking him out.
That'll be it.
And that'll be Horseman taking map number 2. It's tough. It's definitely tough for Mako right now. I mean, from what we can see, it's a case of Horsemen. From what I can see, I would say that maybe Horsemen have got a slight advantage through communication.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time, it seems like Mako, every single time they get a massive breakthrough, like Yogan will get 2 kills or even 1 pick on the Ana really early on, rather than pushing in and trying to get that res, trying to stop that res from coming off. They kind of like halt themselves. They're a little bit scared of the Ana trying to nade them or something like that happens, which just ultimately means that Mako are just staggering at the choke, and every single time it's happened, it's always been early pick from Mako. Horseman will answer back, and they'll just get stuck, and then Horseman just come absolutely rolling through.
The one thing I will say, there is no hero bans in this game. So the one thing is, they're always together, they're always in an area. Why no Sombra to go around, hack the supports, try to kill the supports, try to farm EMP. Then in a team fight, just EMP where there's 4 or 5 of them together. They can't do anything. So, interesting, would Mako try to pull out a Sombra?
Yeah, that would be interesting to see them getting something. Yeah, and that could work really well in their favor.
Okay, something like WP will be subbed in from Curse.
We'll be going to Volskaya
That might
next.
change something up. Yeah, so then we're going to Volskaya. A lot of people also don't like this map. There's a little bit of thing. I think it's mixed, this map. It's like some people like it, some people dislike it.
It's decent.
You know what? I'll say this. Some people say it's good. People say it's bad. Person said it's decent. But let's be all honest with each other. It's better than Paris and it's better than Horizon Lunar Colony. Don't ask.
You're not wrong.
I mean, I've heard some people say they love Paris, so...
You don't need the toxicity enough.
I mean, Volskaya is like an in-between for me. Volskaya, it can be fun, but like, I feel like defense on Volskaya is nice, but attacking Volskaya is just horrible.
Yes.
Looks like Fahad will be softened for our special Norseman side.
Mm.
Yeah, it's first 4, isn't it?
Yeah, it is first 4, so it's best out of 7.
And it is 2-0 Horseman.
Mm-hmm. Both teams are ready. We'll start momentarily.
I think what's going to be interesting, especially for like sort of like the next season of OLOC, is the fact of, I know that some people don't play depending on bans, but in a sense this is because of how it's going to be working, on how it's a week behind. I'm pretty sure that's at least what is being looked into at the minute. But essentially, this means that if someone sits there and goes, "Oh wait, my Lucio's banned, I ain't playing this week," that kind of means they have to play, because that means they won't have practice on another hero or something like that. So I can potentially see a lot more subs being in next season due to that reason. You know, I mean, you have like specialists in certain areas, and I don't know, Lucio's banned, so we're removed. Oh, Lucio player can't play, so let's sub in our Ana player. I can see stuff like that happening.
We're seeing some interesting choices here on both sides. Junkrat May. Interesting. Rip OD. I
mean, Junkrat's quite strong on this map, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Junkrat's like extremely strong on this map, because of the fact that out the spawn he's got like that roof to sit up on. And if there's not anything like a diva to shut him down, you're just gonna eat a load of spam damage. That barrier's gonna drop really, really quickly. But against the Zarya as well, I mean, Zarya can get some pretty nice charge off of
Yeah.
off of Junkrat, so it's interesting to see that.
Reaper instead. Yeah, so we'll see Ryan and Zarya on both sides.
Both teams run that line heavily.
Yeah.
No love for Winston Day.
Winston Day for us, coming today.
Dynamite right there.
Huge wall. That'll be light going down. That's a early pick from Mako. Mako could push in here. They have the opportunity. They need to play aggressive. They need to stop playing this passive mode. Oh my god, the sleep on Harmless as she goes to the rise. That'll be Yogan with a kill onto Harmless. That is huge, but El Madari with a kill onto Yogan, however, will shut him down. This could be Mako's first early cap point though. That nice early pick onto Lag really set them up.
Getting down as well. Yeah, the pick really opened up a good advantage for them.
And then
Nobody
the
taking
Kamehameha coming from everybody.
Lag coming back though, he's saying I want more revenge, but there's 5 people on the point from the verse, he will go down. Flammo with a kill onto Ark, however. Huge antidote onto Corey. Corey has to pull back. Now Wall coming in. Also the grab from OD. That's very interesting. Harmless coming in as well. Potentially looking for a res onto the Reinhardt. It won't come in. Nano on to Zarya. OD now trying to fight on the point as everyone's coming back. Huge anti once again. Asleep onto Mako's Reinhardt. OD with a kill on the Curse. Is Mako really going to lose this? Mako had such an early lead. Now they're making Horseman run away. They just did, I believe, what we call a South Korea. Right? That's what South Korea did in the finals, where they were losing against the team, and they just somehow pulled it back. They just came back with full vengeance, and they retook back the point. That was absolutely huge from Horseman, using those ults, which were a bit. The ults were a little bit like, why? But I mean, it was just to buy enough time for the team to come back. Wow.
Yeah, it worked out in the end. At least Mako did get a good bit of point percentages there, at least.
The one thing that I don't understand is during that team fight, no one targeted the Mercy. And the Mercy targeting the line, they should have just targeted the Mercy.
Yeah, also the Ana got kept up for quite a long time as well. El Madari with an early pick onto Eogan. This could be the set of it. Another grab from OD. Jesus Christ. Harmless with a kill onto Dr. Skit. Ark with a kill onto Lag, but it's not enough as our special gets a kill onto him. And that'll be Harmless resing Lag. Huge nades coming out onto Corey. Corey will fall. Our special will get a kill onto WP, and Odie will get a kill onto Cursed. And just Mako once again having to run away.
Okay.
Yeah.
On this one, you're gonna have 4 ults. You have no defense ults. You're gonna have no Symmetra shield. If you grab, there's no defense ult for immortality. There's nothing you could do. Then if you I hate to use 2 of them, if you use the melee, you're pretty much forcing them to take more damage.
Huge grab, Mail also coming in. Lag getting nanoed, however, to answer back. That huge freeze though, and Corey will also get nanoed. Lag and Corey just battling out right now as much as they possibly can. Our special kill on the Dr. Skits using the turrets. That's absolutely huge. Flamma on his own. Arceus with a double kill. El Madari with a kill onto Ark. And that'll be Horseman answering back to the push of Mako. Oh my god, this is just absolutely insane. Horseman just looks so unstoppable. There's just nothing stopping them.
If I was Archangel, I would teleport behind the point, wolf behind point, and try to flank around with the Death Blossom.
Yeah, that can easily get empty.
It's just not enough time, Zero, as they do try to switch to the Farah, but it's just not enough time, and that'll be it. Oh, Horseman full holding that point. However, obviously, them getting 62% will mean that Horseman will now have to capture 62% to win. And I believe they get 4 minutes to do it, or is it 3?
4 minutes, pretty sure.
We don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 4 minutes, right? Like when you first leave the spawn. Is it 3? I'm slightly confused.
It's 4, yeah.
It's 4, is it? Okay, yeah. So they have 4 minutes to capture 62%. So...
It wasn't able to get any picks at all from that grab mail combo.
Yeah, a lot of ults getting burnt and nothing really following up from it. Dive comp from Horseman. interesting. They're just going for this easy cap on this game, easy finisher.
Yeah.
Mako, though, putting Archangel onto the Pharah. I'm guessing that's in preparation of the Pharah of Horseman, as they did run it on King's Row. But El Margarito on that Widowmaker could be a GG to Ark if he's not playing safe. So,
I mean, we've seen El Margarito has a very dangerous Widow. So yeah,
definitely.
You have to be wary of that. He's wanting to go Pharah.
I want to see the Widow Pharah duel.
Live Cunt coming in. They're probably just going to wait for EMP, and just shut down this whole entire fight completely. Yeah. That's my what I'm expecting. The Widow probably going for a nice early pick with the Mercy as well for that Nana. Low pressure being applied to OD right now. We'll fall below half. Harmless will get a kill onto Ark. That's absolutely huge.
Very good pick for Horseman.
Ray's coming in on Ark.
Very
it's
nice.
Even right now, back up to 6-6. El Madrid will fall, but also getting the kill though. Corey will kill the R special. But El Madrid will get rezzed. Reinhardt and Curse all on his own, trying to kill the Ana as much as he possibly can, try to shut him down. It's looking like Horseman might have to back away from this. OD's still coming in though. Wants vengeance.
By Corey.
Yeah, Corey gonna kill the lag. That's absolutely huge as well. Iogun with that turret kill onto Flammer. Yeah, that'll be Horseman going back away. Mako full holding straight away. That's actually really impressive. Well done for them. El Margarito still in the back line on his own. So they need to flush him out. He's trying to get back. Yeah, El Margarito look like he's running away, but they will send Corey after him. Go on, Corey. He's shaking his head. Oh, there'll be a huge stagger with El Margarito as OD tries to take on Corey on the Zarya.
What's busy for a spam wet show?
Gotta have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If I was Horseman, I would farm up EMP and just go over the EMP.
Archangel with a double kill! Both supports of Horseman falling. El Margarito with a kill to Archangel. They'll be rezzed by Dr. Skits, but Dr. Skits will fall to El Margarito. I mean, Archangel has to play safe. The hack will come on to the Pharah, though. Archangel will get hacked. There'll be a huge bomb onto point to disturb him. They're just waiting for that EMP. You can tell what Horseman's trying to do right now. They're just trying to play for that EMP, and, well, our special is extremely close to that EMP. Our special with a kill on the Arc special. OD with a kill on the Curse with those bombs.
That could be it.
Iogun, though, ulting onto the point, trying to keep Horseman contained. Our special with a kill on the Iogun. Huge EMP onto Corey. Corey will fall. Moira will also fall from our special WB. Yep, and that's looking like Horseman will take map 3 Volskaya Industries. 3-0 to Horseman as of right now. One more win, and Horseman will take the finals.
I don't have one more map for.
On that last teamfight engagement, they did not need the EMP. Because the Sombra took down the Pharah, and then the Rhino took down by an ult from the Sigma. And then by the time she got nano, there was 1 to 2 more picks. It was a 6 versus 2. They didn't even need the EMP after that.
Yeah, I think they just EMP'd to, one, get Corey's HP down. Obviously, with him on the Zarya, no shields equals he's pretty much low. And obviously to stop like Moira was still alive as well, to stop her, Corey and himself alive. So I think ultimately what it was a last like ditch attempt to be like, okay, let's just make sure we end this as EMP, drop, make sure Corey can't get away, and make sure that Corey and Moira just basically had no chance of winning on the point essentially.
Yeah. This could be final map. Once Mako
Escort as well. I'm probably expecting something like Rialto, most likely.
Probably. I mean, there's still a very slim chance of a comeback for Mako. So
I mean, we have seen it in the past, people literally coming back and slamming teams back, the reverse sweeps. So I have faith. Mako could pull something out of the bag, especially how, like now it seems that Mako are picking up, you get what I mean? They're not as strong still as Horseman, but you can definitely see that they have throughout the course of this, from the first map to the map that we just played, Volskaya Industries, from Nepal to Volskaya Industries, you can see like the evolution of Mako, and they've sort of understood how Horsemen are playing, but it's just like that adaptation they're just struggling to get, and it's looking like Junkertown will be picked. Not Junkertown.
They're a grower.
I love Junkertown.
See, now the only problem is with this, right, and this is why it's kind of hard now for Mako to make a comeback. If Mako do win this, Horsemen pick the map, so they could just pick a map that they're more favourable on compared to Mako. So that, once again, could basically not be a good indication for Mako. But like I said before, map doesn't really matter if you really think about it. I mean, obviously there's different ways you sort of go about it, different metas you sort of play on maps, but at the end of the day, it's who has the better players. You get what I mean? Skill-wise, you get what I mean? For the different maps. So, like, for instance, I mean, some maps, like Junkertown, for instance, this isn't a dive map, right? But, I mean, sure, I bet we'll see Horseman maybe integrate a dive into it, maybe in a Hammond. I know Hammond's actually quite strong on this map, doing his little tech where he can jump off the side of a map, but then also get back on using his pile drive. You've got the big water tower on the left to swing around and just knock them all off the high ground. So, you know what I mean? It's one of those cases of, even though it's not exactly map dependent, you know, to win, it's more so, like, kind of like, maps don't really matter depending on the map. You get what I mean? Like, for instance, if it's something like Paris or something like that, then obviously Pacific metas are going to be played on that. But at the end of the day, it always just comes down to who are the better skilled players. I mean, it's, for instance, you know what I mean, if you've got a Widowmaker versus Widowmaker, it's whoever's the better Widowmaker. Who can get those headshots, who can get those picks.
Or it's whoever runs a Bastion.
Also
True. Lag asked if he switches DPS mid-game. That's a little bit weird.
No.
I'm we will be denying that. I'm pretty sure. I don't even think you wouldn't even be able to do that in like proper professional play, like. Okay, but that's a little bit of a strange request. Definitely, probably one of the first for OLOC, but nonetheless, obviously that will be denied as changing players mid-match kind of like messes up the balance of the game, you get what I mean, and counter plays, this, that, and the other, so yeah, it's a little bit of a strange request, but nonetheless, they asked it, and they got their answer, so...
Do you think we see pirate ship?
Maybe from Mako's side. I feel like Horseman will probably run a dive, though.
Probably let's get this done and over with quickly.
Really?
Because we have seen a few times OD wanting to play Hammond at the start of matches, and well, like this is at least for the first push, like this is a Hammond's dream. It's so many places for him to swing, so many nice angles he can get in. So I wouldn't be surprised if some kind of dive comp comes out.
And also, before we get started, don't forget to check out the Discord server. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We really appreciate all the support.
Ring that notification bell. Notification squad.
Also, remember that Season 4 signups are live right now. All you have to do is go talk to Yiggs, send a message to Yiggs with your team name. If you go to the server, there is a section at the very top that states stuff like Season 4, registered teams, so that's the team if you've registered, or if you don't think your team's been registered, check in there to make sure your team has been registered this season. If you go to PS4 team registration, in there will give you all the details, exactly what you need to do to message Yiggs about signing up your team. Anyone can do it. All you need is 6 players, and yeah, you'll be down for next season. Simple as that, guys. I stated before, the rules are very flexible. There's not tiers in this. It's very simple as your average has to be below, is it 3,500? Was it 400?
3,500, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, under 3,500, and I believe it's 1 GM max, right?
1 GM max and 3 Masters max, if I remember correctly.
Alright, so with the team stuff. The 6 people playing at a time. Average between all the rest stars of Season 20 has to be below 3,500 or 3,500 max with 1 GM at a time, no master limit.
No master limit, okay, we changed that. Okay.
Yeah, we had abolished the master limit, remember?
My memory's done.
Yeah, you can have as many masters as you want, as long as the average of the 6 people playing is below 3,500.
Yeah, and as stated, how you will potentially be signed on to OLOC as a team is there will be a start period, am I correct? And if you make 2 out of your 3 games, you'll be already signed up for when Season 4 movie starts.
Yeah, you'll be fully approved to play in the official season.
A Bastion, yeah, as I stated, OD and Lag, they're putting that Bastion on the card. I was expecting a dive comp. Back up, but he is on the cart, ready and set up. It's going to be really hard to remove him now, especially with El Margarito playing that Widow, applying that pressure. Our special for killing the Eogan.
This gets hacked again.
Yeah, I mean, the sustain right now from Mako is actually huge, but there's no pressure being applied onto Lag, just leaving Lag be as they're trying to focus on that Bastion. Lag, they're extremely low, they should probably put a little bit of focus into him. Corey with a kill to Lag. And that'll be El Margarito with a kill on the WP, but Flammer will heal Lag. Eogan, though, we're going to kill the El Margarito. Corey with a kill to Harmless, and that will be the Bastion going down as well. Mako bouncing back, but pushing back Horseman right now. Tanks are still alive. Mercy, though, nice Corey trying to go into him. That would have been a huge shot coming out from Curse, but Lag with the pin and a teabag. Wow, okay, that's... I mean, teabag, I guess, but our special were killing the Ark and OD were killing the Eogan. I mean, Lag's going in right now, he's pushing them, that's a huge shot, 3 people down. Our special with a triple kill on to Mako. Horsemen looking like they're going to catch this first point. Eogan with a kill onto Harmless.
No one can hide from my sight.
That will be it right there. That will be the first kill. The pirate ship is paying off. And on the defense, you just now getting the Sombra EMP.
I think, like stated previously, like with the Widowmaker, yeah, Lag's really pressured right now, but the Immortality will saving Eogan with a kill on to Harmless. Lag, though, getting away with low HP. Flammer, even I always get that name wrong for some reason, gonna kill the Eogan. And that will be actually really huge for Horseman. Nice, they just have free space to push our special with a kill on the Curse, and Flamara getting a kill onto WP. As stated previously, it's one of those cases of Ark and Eogan have to try and focus the Bastion, so El Margarito gets a lot of just no pressure applied. Eogan over a huge headshot on El Margarito. But the res will be coming in, that'll be a huge EMP.
Huge fucking EMP.
Corey getting a quad kill with that EMP and Eogan getting a double kill as well to start that off. Absolutely huge combo.
And Curse returning the teabags back to Lag.
Now that was extremely well played from Mako. That was our first, I'm pretty sure, like, huge combo in the set. Corey would kill the El Margarito.
Very good pick.
That's a nice early pick. The Horseman, I guess, still push, obviously, with our special up. That damage is going to be distributed. That's a huge res from Flamar on to El Margarito. Lag going to sleep right now. Huge pin. Huge ult as well. Now be Eogan getting a kill. That'll be Curse with a kill. Also Corey with a kill onto Harmless. Curse with another kill onto OD. Nice nano right there onto Curse. El Margarito put to sleep and will be killed as he gets hacked also. I tell you what, Mako are holding.
They swapped off the Bastion.
Yeah, they make swaps off of their ults.
So.
You can see how this goes.
This is very interesting. It's interesting to see that Mako, like I told you, like from the first time we saw Mako on Nepal, they've been playing way better than they are now. Like right now, they're playing extremely well, holding down Horseman. Even this is the first time they've made Horseman have to switch. Lag in the backline though will pick off Dr. Skits, but that will be Curse with a huge pin onto Lag, and the teabag is returned once again. Oh my god!
I'm going for this, I think. Tracer trying to go around.
Huge bomb won't find anyone.
Not really doing all that much there.
Horseman getting pushed back right now. Lag getting a little bit cocky, trying to dive in deep, trying to do damage, but it's just not enough.
Luckily gets out of that sleep.
El Moderato getting killed by Eogan. Looked like he was just randomly teabagging in the middle of the open.
Oh, he just gets stunned though. Out of that res. That's really good.
Horseman now pulling back as they did obviously lose El Moderato really early on. El Moderato switching to Hanzo. Huge hack onto D.Va right there. Means she can't use any of her abilities, such as defensive H. Eogan with a kill onto R special. Huge pin coming in from Lag. Will not find Curse, however. Huge sleep. El Moderato will take out Eogan. Lag getting nanoed, and now Curse is also gonna get nanoed. It's the battle of the Reinhardts. Huge bomb coming in from Corey. Won't find anyone. EMPs are slightly a little bit late, but that's okay. Curse coming in on to Lag as he gets hacked. Another hack onto Lag. Lag just getting hacked like hell.
Yeah.
OD kept on the point. Huge bomb getting up. Lag will get killed. The Curse means they have to hide. And Lag will get a kill. That's a huge opener right there for R Special Lag and El Moderato. El Moderato getting a double kill. R Special will kill into Arc, and that will be Horseman pushing it to the second point. Even though Mako had a very successful hold.
That was a very good hold by Mako. It's like. Barrier goes down on Curse.
Yeah. That's the dragon from El Moderato.
That fits in a bit.
Not finding anyone though. Will do a lot of damage to them. But nonetheless, Mako are going to come in. Huge shot coming in. We'll find one. They have to be killed because Lag has shot. Huge counter pin right there. Curse is on his own. He has to be careful. Lag's probably looking for a shot right now. Huge shot. Will find multiple. Lag will get shut down over Harmless. We're going to kill into Arc. As El Moderato gets rezzed.
Ultra going out, so is Nano this sort.
Nano onto Corey, the attack visor from R Special will find two. Lag with a kill on the Curse as well.
If I should have killed the Nano up there for a later fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Nano was meant for Curse, but it kind of went on Corey by accident.
Probably.
Because as we've been seeing, is as soon as Horseman nano their Reinhardt, it's always been that Mako will do the exact same thing. That's a bomb coming in. We'll not find anyone. Harmless potato with a kill onto Arc. Flamar coming in, playing very aggressive with that pistol of Mercy. I'm Lag with a kill on the Curse. Eogan gonna kill the one to Harmless, and I'll be Lag returning the teabags as well. Oh, it's gotta hurt. Hack onto Arspec. Arspec going low. OD. El Moderato with a double kill though. Blocking the spawn of them. Yeah, the bomb coming out from Corey. Will find two, and Curse with a kill onto Lag as he shatters, getting a double. I'll be Corey also with a kill onto Flamar. That was absolutely huge.
And Mako has a really good ult advantage.
Definitely, this could be Mako actually holding Horseman right the way through. Even if they get this to overtime, it'll still be an absolutely huge accomplishment for Mako.
Yeah, this is pretty much final fight here.
It's gonna be
for this round, anyways.
The Nano's gonna go to the right.
Three ults, they have EMP as well. Arc could definitely shut them down instantly. 4 ults, yeah, 2 supports as well. The Harmless also with that Nano coming up. Lag now got Shadow, R Special with the ult. EMP!
Hitting Hanzo. Hitting El Moderato.
Corey with a kill onto El Moderato, that's huge, but Corey getting another kill, but Curse will fall down to R Special. Huge shot coming in, double kill for Lag, but Lag will be put to sleep. We'll get Nano as well, OD with an ult as well, the bomb coming in from OD, R Special with a kill on the Dr. Skids. Eogan give a kill onto R Special. Eogan getting nanoed right now as a last desperate attempt as they kept the point in overtime. That's a huge accomplishment for
this moment.
For Mako. I mean, they were getting absolutely run down. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, they still did well.
Yeah. It's like we can definitely see that Mako is slowly improving in this fight.
I think if the Sombra would have EMP'd and then the McCree high noon, you know, probably then to fight over. They just need a little more coordinated. That could have ended it right then and there. And on the flip side, whenever the diva bomb hit, the diva at the top where the fans are going got demech with like 80% ult charge, 80+% ult charge. So if the diva does not get demech there, maybe a possibility of farming a little bit and then getting the bomb and then using the bomb.
Yeah.
I think, as you said, like originally, I think that would have been a better play, as if they waited for D.Va to be on the low ground, EMP'd, so there was nothing stopping, and then that high noon came out, it would have been like quite literally a shutdown, because without OD being able to fly up to you and essentially shutting down your high noon, I mean, it's kind of. That would have been a huge one, so I'm a little bit surprised they kind of waited out a little bit too long on it.
And now Lag has swapped to the off-tank role, kind of interesting to see.
OD playing Reinhardt, so it'll be interesting to see how that changes things. Archangel with a huge kill into R special. That's a nice early pick. Flamar will be rezzing him though. Curse with a kill onto OD, teabagging him as well. Lag also about to die right here. Everyone investing into Dr. Skits, we're going to kill onto Lag right there.
And now with all this going on, the supports for Mako
He's gonna almost
charge.
Definitely, yeah. Sports are rolls very quickly.
Your motor's gonna throw it.
Yeah, Moira can build roads so fucking quickly.
And your Mercy's almost 2 to 1, full charge.
Huge pick from El Madari on the Eogan. There'll be a res coming in, so it's still even. They can still win this. Curse having to fall back a little bit though. Bob coming in from Horse, and this could disrupt the background, focusing on that Mercy. Mercy will fall down as he does pop that Valkyrie. El Madari also going to kill under Curse. But Archangel with a huge pick onto Hamas, and Corey will kill onto R Special. It's even right now. If Mako can regroup, they can push. Hamas Potato will get rezzed, however. They can still push into this though. They are one player down. Horseman still one player down, and look at that! We have Eogan in the backline. OD with a huge flame shot to one to Ark. Eogan though still in the background. He's absolutely gunning them in the back. Huge ult as well coming out. I'm Lag over killing the Eogan, however. Shadow will come out, we will not find anyone. Huge Shadow from Chris, won't find anyone either. I'm Lag with a double kill right there. Archangel switching to the Doomfist will get taken out by R Special. Flamar will get a kill on the WP, and Harmus will get a kill on the Dr. Skits. Mako having to force back to their spawn. Curse coming out on his own. That could be bad for him. However, Corey's come to back him up. Lag getting below half HP, but being able to come out due to that nade on him.
On the right, has something out. Eogan and Dr. Skit going down.
Huge pin from Curse will take OD by the way, but El Madari will kill him. Oh no, that cost him his life, but it was a hell of a pin.
Yeah, right being kind of sneaky there with that graph is.
Eogan will kill the Harmless. That's probably going to get res, it's looking like. Flamar pushing up, Arsa will kill on WP. Corey taking out Flamar though. That means no support for Horseman. El Madari though will get a kill under Curse, and that's not looking good right now for Mako. They had the opportunity to strike with both supports going down, but it's not enough. As Odie gets a kill onto Corey, that means Mako have to push back into their spawn. With both the healers down, that was their time to strike. R Special will kill on the Dr. Skits. Archangel taking out OD, but R Special getting a kill onto Ark. Eogan though will kill onto Eogan, that means they can regroup and now and push. The res trying to come in, there'll be a res onto R Special, and both players escaping. Mercy and the Widowmaker both retreating back to them. El Madari will kill onto Eogan. Huge bomb coming in. We'll find El Madarito.
Nice.
They could be pushing in. R Special though with a kill onto Ark. Huge nano coming into the Reinhardts. They do get yeah, OD taking Corey off the map. Oh, Corey will fly back up. Curse with a kill onto Lag, and Eogan with a huge dragon will take out one. That'll be Curse with a second kill.
So
R Special falling back.
This is 20 seconds left. This is
I have to get this.
wait for map win. Or
Curse looking like he's hiding. He's got his shatter. This could be huge if they try and recontake, but they're just holding up the shield for the double sniper. Corey focusing out OD. Are they gonna know it's Curse? He will get pinned. Can now be OD blocking a huge shot. R Special with a double kill. Corey, though, getting killed on the Hamas will get D-Max. Huge comment from Dr. Skids, but it's not enough as OD shatters him, and that'll be the kill. El Monterey with a huge dynamite, and that'll be game as Horsemen win the finals, and Horsemen will be Season 3 winners of OLOC.
Yeah. There's our specials that like triple or quad pick at the end there. Really sealed the deal for them.
This huge combo though from Corey with Arc is absolutely huge. Double kill from Yogan, huge EMP coming out with the bomb will shut down the team completely. Well done to Mako though, they definitely put up a tough fight, especially on that last map for Horsemen.
Yeah. Both sides did pretty well after that.
Well, I do believe you guys have some business to take care of.
Yes, Julio, who are y'all voting for MVPs?
Oh, we choose one from each team, right?
Wait,
Yeah, a lot of people did really well.
I can pick an MVP.
Yeah, if you want to, we can.
You know what? I'm gonna pick an MVP that carried this game, did his best, controlled the chaos, and overall, you just couldn't say no nice things about him.
And who is that?
I gotta say, whoever's this. Let's see, who do I want to say? I almost want to give it to this OLOC official guy, because it's like...
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, he's the real MVP, yeah.
It's the kind of
The way
like
he used that Widowmaker, Jesus, better than Kefri.
I heard Kefri. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like our special for Horsemen.
I did like I would say
Corey and Eogon for Mako.
yeah, that is true, but I think Corey Eogan was good at picking. I will say this: Corey had that huge alt combo, and also you got to remember Corey as well. He was very good playing with Curse, and he did enable Curse quite a lot, especially on his Diva. But I mean, it's kind of hard because Eogan definitely was a deciding factor with his huge picks coming in.
Yeah, they did really well. So, what do you think? What's her name? Caster?
What'd you say, sir?
What do you think for MVPs?
I could say Lag, or I could say Moderito.
Yeah, they did pretty well as well.
You can make the argument the tank was on fire. You say, well, the tank was not getting picks. You can say the Widowmaker across the map was getting picks. That freed up space for the Rhine, and then the Rhine just would go back and forth. You can make an argument for either of those two players.
Yeah, I like that Lag had his aggressive Ryan moments. Really just went in there, went at it. Pretty well. Yeah. I'm probably gonna stick with mine for like our special and.
So who are we calling our MVPs?
Corey. My votes are our special Corey.
I'll put a vote on Corey, but I don't know. I don't know from Horseman. I'd probably say either Lag or El Moderator.
You can just coin flip it.
I have a coin here somewhere.
So, who are we gonna do? Lag or Moderito?
Let's do this then. Let's do Corey and Lag, because what should we call it? Me and Grave both agreed on Corey, and then me and Caster said that Lag and El Moderator were good, so we might as well just go Lag and Corey.
Nice.
Fair enough. Well, congratulations to both of you for becoming the MVP, and then congratulations to Horsemen for becoming our Season 3 champions.
Yep.
And I do believe we are doing the podcast tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what you said you were going to do, anyway.
Yeah.
any kind of like special thing you want to do with that? Like top 5
I don't
favorite,
know.
whatever.
I might think of something tonight.
Okay.
Maybe we could do like I don't know. Maybe this might be a little bit hard, but like maybe like our top 5 plays or something like that from the season.
Maybe. It would be difficult, but
Yeah.
I mean, if everyone's willing to think and stuff like that, I mean, we could, but or we could maybe. I don't know. I mean, just a suggestion. I think we should do something though with the season ending.
Top 5 best
Yeah.
things to do while quarantined.
if not this week, next week.
Yeah.
And
A couple
as Six said earlier, if you want to become a team captain for next season, or bring in a team, or just want to join in, feel free to ask for the Discord. And if you want to become a team captain, remember to register your team. There will be a preseason, and we will be making sure that everyone is active. But it's also a good way to get your names out there, as those games will be streamed.
Yeah, and also like for iteration, anyone can become a team captain as long as you're dedicated enough. And I know that word dedication scares a lot of people, but it's simply just being able to book matches with captains and just turn up to those matches with your team. Literally, it can be you and a group of friends who just want to play Overwatch. Like, you know what I mean? You don't even have to take this thing serious. You know what I mean? You can just play.
Yeah.
Or
The
just have
only
fun with
prize
friends, this and the other.
the only prize you get for becoming the champion is you get a special role that says you are that season's champion.
Yeah, it's quite literally anyone can become a team captain. So it's quite literally, even if you're someone who's been stuck. I know there's like a few people who are saying they've been stuck in free agents for a while. If you're stuck there and you're sick and tired of it, I just recommend making a team and then picking up the rest of the free agents in there, because I know there's a lot of them, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more going in there now when teams disband, teams come in. So honestly, if you're having issues getting picked up by a team, even just asking some of the other free agents if they want to build a team with you, just go for it. Like,
Also,
just build a team.
If you don't feel like you would be good as a captain, don't be afraid to go to captains and ask, hey, you're looking for a player that can do this.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said previously, just ask other people in free agents, and maybe not even become captains. Just have a team where you all just play in as free agents, and then like just one person sort out the games, and it doesn't have to be like a captain type thing. It could literally just be a bunch of free agents built together. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything professional. It's quite as literally as simple as just you wanting to have a team and just play in OLOC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, and with that, we hope to see you guys again tomorrow for the podcast, and a little, maybe, if it's not this week, it'll probably be next week for the little Season 3 wrap-up and Season 4 introduction.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give us a subscribe and hit that bell icon.
Yep. What he said.
And join the OLOC server if you haven't already, if you're new.
Yes.
If not, then die.
And with that...
And make sure you donate to our OnlyFans.
I'm posting feet pics daily. They're very thick feet.
God damn it.
We'll take any donations.
God damn it.
I can say for sure Sig has some
Alright, with that, I think it's time we wrap up. I hope to see you guys again next time. Thank you guys for joining me and casting for me.
Thanks for having us.
feet are neat.
And I hope to see everybody again next time.